quick overview of LTX Studio. I just found this out today. They actually have a VO3 that's already out, and I think there's a waiting list for it. But I want to do LTX Studio because I'm into cinematography and AI cinema. I don't know why I like this so much, but I think it's just kind of been an avenue for me to just explore and create and to kind of get away from my everyday tasks. It's like it's an escape. So with LTX Studio, it does come with a subscription. You have to subscribe in order to get a certain number of minutes to use. I don't know where I'm at, so I'm hopefully we can get through all of this. As you see, I've already created 2 projects down here. One of them is called Ocean Dreams, and the other one is called Running from Shadows. It's kind of like my own little AI Netflix video. Uh, my AI Netflix movies. And I think that's kind of what my wave is going to be in the future. It's going to be a platform for people to upload their AI videos, kind of like Netflix, but net AI, so that we can all kind of see what kind of progress people are making, what they're doing, what kind of entertainment they're in, just all the things. I think that's dope. So this is my first page here. On the left side of it, I have home, my assets, ocean dreams, which are my 2 things that I created, and then I can create a new storyboard, generate motion, generate images in VO2. This is what it. So I've already done 2 storyboards. So if you've been to my YouTube channel, the Business Alchemist, you will see that I have created 2 storyboards. I haven't uploaded this one yet because I am waiting to do that one. I actually created this video off of reading stories about human trafficking, and so I personally have a deep, sincere, I guess, compassion for people who, get out of human trafficking. So some of my stuff is based on that. And then I also have a sincere and deep compassion for people and children to explore imagination and to just be creative. So you are going to see a myriad of both worlds. Very serious, but also very imaginative. Kind of describes me. So, with this being said, we're going to generate a storyboard here, and maybe we'll do something later, but we're going to generate a storyboard, and it'll have all these links here. So I can develop concept with AI involvement in script editing and writing. Let me tell you something. The AI script writing is just unmatched. Okay, 10 out of 10. Or I can create my own idea and script as it is written. I don't have anything written, but you know, if you want to write something and just copy and paste it in there, it will also create a script for you. And then on the very right side, it has examples. A labyrinth of shadows in a maze-like city, a thief seeks a legendary artifact. Facing betrayal, forgotten melody, musicians rediscover composition, sparks a journey through love, betrayal, and etc. Cyclist quest, a cyclist in 1940s attempts to circle the globe, experiencing breathtaking landscapes. All right, these are all prompts that you can use. But today we are going to create our own prompt. All right. So it says input anything from a full script, a few scenes, or a story. You don't need a lot of content for this, or a lot of writing for this. You can put in anything. So for me, I'm going to say I don't know, let's just say a young black male rapper chooses to become a rapper in a far away place. He uses animals to help him create music. The elements in the rainforest are his instruments. He is adventurous and excited. I'm going to do something that I didn't do before, which is keep male rapper the same complexion and with the same look and style. Make him trendy and relatable. I think if you can think of anything else to put there, I would, but that's all I got. All right. And it's going to ask you like special requests, anything from the 80s atmosphere, plot twist, car chase. Maybe we can make this something zoo like. Use zebras, giraffes, gorillas, and other nature animals. Use vibrant. Okay. And then I'm going to click short film. Define the overall style or category of your story. I'm going to say maybe we can do adventure and we're just going to do adventure. And nothing else really fades. And the tone, this shapes the mood of the emotional impact. I'm going to say emotional. And I'm going to use, let me see if it has it. So it doesn't have, so you have to use the words that are here. You can't use anything else. So I would say right now it's just emotional. I do want to create like fun, but I don't see anything. Maybe I'll do lighthearted. And then you can also add a voiceover where, you know, somebody can talk over it, but I'm not going to do that because I don't really like the voices. That's my opinion. All right, so I'm going to hit next. And it's generating my storyline. This part kind of takes a few minutes, a few seconds, but once you get there, you'll see. So the rhythm of the rainforest is what is what it's called. Come on, and it says in a colorful rainforest, teeming with life, we meet Jay, a trendy young black rapper with a passion for adventure. With his signature style, bright clothes, oversized headphones, and contagious smile, he dreams of creating music that resonates with his roots. One day, while exploring the lush greenery, he discovers that the rainforest is alive with rhythm. The rustling leaves sound like a snare drum, the flowing river mimics a bass line, and the calls of exotic birds create a melody that sparks his creativity. As Jay immerses himself in this vibrant world, he encounters a playful zebra that dances to his beats, a wise giraffe that offers him lyrical advice, and a group of gorillas who provide a groovy background chorus. Each animal not only inspires his music, but also teaches him valuable lessons about harmony, friendship, and the beauty of nature. With the joy of his newfound animal friends, Jay composes a song that celebrates the rainforest and his journey as an artist. The film culminates in a lively performance where Jay and his animal companions come together, showcasing their unique talents in a spectacular display of color and sound, leaving the audience with an uplifting message about creativity and connection to nature. Right? So, all the things that I wanted to be in there is here at the top. but it's also here. You can also change it, have a different storyline, and call it the Beats of the Jungle. A trendy rapper channels the spirit of the jungle, crafting music from the sounds of nature. Da 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 da. You can also generate more if that's not something that you want. I'm going to keep it as is because I kind of like it, but if you want to change yours, by all means, do what you got to do. So this part may take a second, but it's shorter than you having to actually write up the scripts. And these are all of our animals, all of our characters. This is our cast. Um, all right, so we got all the things. Very cool. Very cool. Here on the left side, you can choose. You can change the name of the project. You can also change how it views on the screen. You can change the video style by clicking View All, and you can change it to any one of these things. Right? It could be colored, it can be anime, it can be 3D cartoon. Um, for I would say pay attention to what kind of film you're going with. Most of my stuff is cartoonish. I could definitely do colored. Um, I don't know if it would give it the same, the same whatever. But if you want to try, we will try. Another one is scribble, and you can always change it back to whatever. So I'm gonna do colored just to kind of see what the characters look like. Give it a few minutes to kind of see what that looks like. Okay. It's giving. All right. And I can do anime. I really have a hard time switching back and forth because I'm like, I don't know if it's going to change. All right. And then scribble might be pretty dope. It could be pretty dope. I mean, anime might be dope. And Hill's film noir. Let's see how this one goes. Okay. It's very Batman-ish. And then here is scribble. Okay. And then here is 3D cartoon. Mm-hmm. I think for this one I might do anime. I kind of liked kind of like anime. And this is a colored one. Um we can try colored too. We can try anime. Let's try anime. All right, so we're gonna do anime, and then you can add, different other stuff that you want to, add. You can do, and you can also add cinematic inspiration, so retro, gritty, eclectic, stylish, noir. Um, it's up to you. You can add whatever you feel like adding. So I'm gonna hit next, and this is what we have. And it's gonna take a few minutes to kind of get up and moving. All right, gives you a breakdown of the scene, gives you a synopsis, then scene one, scene two. You can edit it if you want, you can change it how you will. I'm not going to change mine for the sake of time, but you can do quite a bit, anything you want to do there. And this is the part where it generates your actual film. I would say when you're doing this, definitely be creative. AI just makes everything come to life. Like, whatever you can imagine, it just it just comes to life. And um, it's just fun creating. For me, it's fun creating. It's fun just, you know, being in this space, um, and just doing things a little differently. So on here, you have the option to kind of leave them as pictures, or, and then you obviously scroll to the right. Okay. You can leave these as pictures, or you can turn them into actual action. Okay. So I'm going to show you what it looks like as pictures. So we can preview it. And these here says static. That just means that there's no motion in them. So anytime you see the static notifications, that just means it's no motion. And I will say, like, doing this part, it tends to take a long time. I'm not a big fan of the long time span between A to B, but I assume a lot of people are up here trying to explore, so it could take a while. So I'm gonna hold tight and let's see if it opens. Um, I'm allowing y'all to see this up front so that y'all can have an idea of how LTX works. And this is definitely one of the drawbacks, is how long it takes for an actual video to be created. Um, Another way I could do this, I could exit out of here and I could share it, um, and just, download it to like my MP4 or whatever, um, and see it that way so I can see it. This is one way. And then there are other ways like actual motion. If you see my other videos, you would see how motion can kind of affect the actual pictures, and how motion can become distorted and it looks weird and all the things. But for this particular case, I'm going to show you both ways, so that you know for yourself. And this is kind of like the same issue that I had with the last one. Like, you have the long preparing to download. Like, it takes forever and ever. But anyway, so while I have you, I have tried other film cinema platforms. I even try, I think it's called Video In or something like that. And I noticed with that one that one does have generative images, but it's going to cost you more money. And if you go over that amount, it will it will basically only keep it as is. Like you'll have, it uses like cardstock to create your video, and some of those, cardstock short snippets are not going to fit into your video. It doesn't make sense. And then if you run out of credits, you have to reuse those same videos over and over again. So that's something that I ran into last time. As you know, they said it takes 1 to 2 minutes, but it takes longer than that. But anyways, this is by far probably one of my better ones. And so what I normally do with this is, obviously I'll go back in and do other stuff. So I'm going to go back to my, well, I'm going to open it up another window to see if that made a difference. It may not, but it's worth trying. Okay. So I still have it open over here. And as you can see, it's still doing its part. But while it does that, I'm going to go through and look at the videos. I think this is pretty cool. And let me know if y'all notice like there's a change in the person, because I would be interested to see that. I think there is. Like this man right here, he got a full beard. Like, sir, how did you go from here to here? You have gone from NBA young boy to Drake. How does this work? Anyway, then he go back to the young boy, and it goes, and then we have a new creature. I mean, not new creature, but a new person here. I mean, that's the downside of this. Is like it just it's so it's so sad, to see it change like this. But anyways, we're going to keep on, because what happened right here? I don't even know. Is is this Lady in the Tramp now? What is? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just letting y'all see for firsthand how this is. All right, so the video finally downloaded. We're gonna open the video, and we're gonna see what it looks like with no type of no movement. So this is what it looks like. So just pictures, and it's 7 minutes long. Yeah. I guess you could make your own narrative if you wanted to. I don't even know who that is. Alright, so y'all have a general gist of how that works. Alright, so I'm going to show you something different. So what you can do is you can change it here. Let's see, you can change the sound by going to timeline. This takes a while as well. And as you can see, the music is not even long enough. Nothing is there. And then it hit right here. Alright, so I am going to take that out, and I'm going to delete that. I'm going to add my own music. So let's say I want to do rap. Let's see. That's not it. Let's see. Okay. This might work. Alright, so we're going to use that one. And then we're going to move it back right there. Alright. Now this will work. Yep, it'll work. And then I'm just going to fast forward to see what's going on here. Alright, so I'm going to go back to my motion editor. Actually, no, I'm going to do my storyboard. And I'm going to say generate motion. Okay. This is important because um, you don't have to generate motion in every scene. You can just do it in a few of them. But just for the sake of whatever. And so, as you know, it takes a while to do that. You can also go to the next one and generate motion. I would say wherever he is, just generate motion. Everything else can kind of stay the same. Um, if you see movement, so like the water is kind of rippling, you can generate motion there. Generate motion here. Butterflies normally fly, so you can generate motion there. And it'll say queued because there's already some of them that are, trying to follow up and trying to get, catch up. Wherever he's walking, generate motion. You don't have to generate motion there. You can leave that as is. That's a waterfall, so I'm going to generate motion there. And that's the end of the first set. This is the second set. I'm going to generate motion here. I'm going to generate motion there. Wherever things should be moving, I'm generating motion. And this will also help you save on your credits. Generate motion, generate motion. Same thing with here. We have a zebra. We have him moving. Same thing there. Moving, 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 moving. And I may have to go back and generate motion again because it may be a lot for the system to kind of handle right now. So I may have to, go back and do it. But right now I'm just doing this second set. So I'm going to go back and look and see where, so it's loading. I'm not going to move too fast because if you move too fast, you'll run the risk of having to go back and do it again. So I'm just going to keep it simple. Same thing here. We have a different guy. I don't know who that is, but welcome to AI. Same thing here. Generate motion, generate motion. Going down here, I see he's writing. So I'm going to generate motion there. And then you see here, like 1, 2, you can actually move these around too. Like you can move these from side to side. Generate motion, generate motion. And I'm going to show you how to move them from side to side. I'm good on that one. I'm going to generate motion there. And I'm going to generate motion there. And I'm going to generate motion here, here, and here. 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 I'm kidding. And there. And also here. I'm going to generate motion. Generate motion. All right. And so I want you to know that I'm working on the Mac, but also I am using Google Chrome. And this particular software works better in Google Chrome. I don't know why. It just, when I used Safari, it was kind of like, it was not working for me. So I'm going to retry that one, like this one right here. It says retry. All right. And same thing here. You can change it to, whatever you want it to be. You could do a medium shot, close up, whatever. I'm going to just leave it as is because I like the way it did it. It says create composition. This is something I've never used before, but I don't want to draw anything. So, and I'm not a good artist. If you're a good artist, please, by all means, do your thing. All right. So I'm checking to see where we are. Generate motion. Anything that I need to generate. I'm good. All right. I'm going to go to the next set. And where am I? Next set. Right, next set. Next set. Next set. So I always know my next set because it says groovy chorus and then, whatever. That's how I can know my next set. So this one's groovy chorus over here. And then advice from the, I think it's, I don't know, advice from whom? Advice from the giraffe. All right, so it's still doing its thing. So as you can see, like it's really easy to use. That's what I do like about it is like it's user friendly. The interfaces work well. And same thing, I'm gonna generate, looks like motion's happening in that set right there. I'm gonna generate, looks like motion's happening, generate, looks like motion is happening. Generate, looks like motion's happening, generate. Generate, generate. Okay, same thing, looks like motion is happening here. And motion is happening there. And generate. And if I want, I can always change it to like having different sounds on each scene if I wanted to. So for example, right now he is, getting into like the music side. But up here, he's kind of just exploring. So I can always change it to something else. All right, so we're going to keep on moving down and we're going to generate motion here. I'm going to generate motion there. I'm going to generate motion here, generate motion here, generate motion, generate motion. Same thing, generate motion, generate motion, generate motion, generate motion. I can also change his outfit, by the way. All right, so we are here and we are generating motion with all these. And you'll know which ones haven't been generated with motion because it'll still be blue. But for the most part, this is actually good for me. Now, I can go over here and do like a sound. I can fix my sound. So I will tell you that because I have regenerated motion, it's going to kind of do the same thing again because it has to kind of like recalibrate. And so with it recalibrating, it has to do the same processes over again. And so I'm going to add some different features to that. All right. Still thinking. I would say just be creative with this. As you explore AI, be creative. We're going to explore some other AI tools, but definitely be creative. And it looks like the music was long enough to last throughout the entire film. The short film is 3 minutes and 19 seconds. I like that it populated pretty quickly, and we're just going to hit play. All right. So I want you to see something. If you notice, it did not update. So I'm going to hit my refresh because there's no, like, we regenerated all this movement and there's no movement. Like, there's no motion in this video. So I'm going to hit update, or I'm going to refresh my screen so it can catch up. So we want to give it a few minutes, or a minute. Should be done in a minute. All right, so let's see if it was able to do what I need to do. That's dope. See how it's supposed to be moving over here? So I'm gonna hit this. Let's see if it worked again. Nope. Alright. So we're still not doing it. Alright, so let's do this. I'm going to do a storyboard and I'm gonna download with the new updates. And while it's doing that, I'm gonna go back to my other screen and I am going to exit out of it. Storytelling. And then while that's thinking, I'm going to go here. I'm going to click over here. I don't know. I'm just trying to see what works the quickest. When you're doing AI, you really just want to move fast. Like the whole point of AI is to move quickly. And I don't know if you use your AI for what you use your AI for, your AI tools for, but when I think about using my AI tools, I always think about how fast can you move. So this is supposed to be that. I'm gonna fast forward just to see if it caught on. It looks like it didn't. Alright, so I'm gonna go back here, exit, rhythm. Alright, I wanna know, okay, so my regenerate is still up here. So it tells me that it's something is still supposed to be thriving. Yep, because my video says 20 static shots, which means that there are some of these that are actually action oriented. So it did capture the motion. It just did not update when I tried to replay it back again. So I'm gonna exit out of there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and like download it because I want to see what happens. Let's see, did it download over here? No. I'm gonna exit that one. I want to see what happened here. This, I will say, like, this does take a while, honestly. It does take a while, and you just have to keep toggling between one or the other. I know that's exhausting, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see if I can show you some of the movement. So here's a movement here. Here's movement there. All right, and something weird's happening right there. I can also change his outfit. So you can change it to like a black shirt, or you can say, let me see if we can edit it here. Looks like I can't edit here. That's okay. Let's hit the play button on this. See what it looks like. That's the only drawback from this, is that it takes a long time to, get to the next plays. It just takes forever. That's why I have both my tabs up, because I'm trying to see what's going to move the fastest. All right, so let's hit play. See how the eyes look kind of weird? Now, who you talking to? We talking to somebody. I don't know who that is. Mm-hmm. So there is movement. There is movement. Let's see if it downloaded yet. No, there it is. All right, so let's go to my downloads, Rhythm of the Rainforest, and I'm gonna just play the whole thing, 7 minutes long. Oh, that's the old one. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I'm gonna go back to that one. This is the one that I want, and hit play. So long introduction. I don't know why it went back to the old song. Or maybe it's not the old song. Okay. Okay. Not given. All right. So I am going to go back. All right. So I'm going to go back over here to my timeline. Still loading, looks like. Not a fan. All right. I'm going to go back here. And I want to go to my storyboard. I'm so this is what I mean when I say like I'm so not happy with some of the features in app.ltx.studio. I am not. I am not. Because when I preview it, it comes up just fine. Like the all the things show up. So I don't like it. But anyways, my whole point is to show you that you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm going to keep downloading my video to see how I can get it to look the way it's supposed to look. Because it's not doing what it needs to do. But anyways, that is in summary how I have used this platform. To just do different things. Here are all of my other videos. And I hope that you are able to get further than me, because as you can see, I'm still here. But yeah, hopefully you're able to kind of move a little further than me. Again, this app is still developing, and there are a lot of changes that need to be made. But I'm showing you so that you can, kind of see for yourself how this app works. Very fun, very cool, but we still got a ways to go. So Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, this is LTX Studio. And if you're looking for more YouTube videos about AI and all the things, especially in cinema, I am your go-to person. Have a great day, everybody.